We just had a Chinese wedding, and we've been waiting for the fellow to come and fix our safe, which didn't work. So that's done. Now we're hopefully going to meet up with Vanessa and Karen, and I forget the other two's names. We told them to go ahead and not wait for us, and we're just going to explore a little bit and look for some shopping. I had various instructions on directions, so we're supposed to go left and follow the street left, and the other person said go right and follow the street to the right.
Well, we had, first of all, left,
yeah.
and then we had right, left, and now we've got just left. So let's go left.
So we'll see what, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of nice, well no, it's very nice not to be part of a tour
And
group.
you've shown them these cute little things before?
Yeah, look at these. And this is, they look like oven mitts.
Yeah.
That they have on their scooters.
You can control the scooter, the functions, but it's supposedly a wind brake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everybody's got them.
Well, not everybody, because this one doesn't have it.
Okay, well not everybody. Look at that little thing. And it's so quiet. Oh, isn't it nice to just walk without 73 people with you?
And again, the distinct lack of litter and graffiti for such a massive city, I find very impressive.
Yeah. Oh, there's a public toilet.
Oh, but that's clean.
Yeah. And I guess that's a people mover for about 17 people.
Yeah, that's right.
Another one.
The family limo.
Just nice little park.
And a police box there.
But everything is so clean, which is nice to see. Cute is this? The duck. Well, we just heard from Karen, and they walked down to the shops, but they said there's nothing there. There's a KFC and a Kentucky and a Pizza Hut, but nothing that looks like shops that they recognize, just Chinese pop-up shops. That looks quite upmarket there.
One of those top floors would be good.
Yeah, and the sun is shining.
Yeah.
We're in China and the sun is shining. Mind you, we're not in Beijing.
See, there's a patch of blue right there.
Yeah, but we're not in Beijing too.
No, that's true. So I wonder if this is one of the People's Square.
Yeah,
See the sign?
probably. Now that is a cute, cool car.
I would buy my money.
So basically, there's nothing to do around here. We've tried, we've walked up and down, and there's nothing to do. So there's a couple of other older couples, older than us, who are also bored. So we're trying to stay away from them because they want to latch onto us. So Neil and I are just standing outside. We've said that we had a full breakfast, so we're not hungry for lunch, and we'll probably go have a nap. And then Vanessa and Karen are ordering the taxi, and then they'll sneak out. It's sad to have to do that, but they'd drive us crazy if we were with them all day. So we'll see how we go. This is a Marriott hotel, but it's surprising that it's so dumpy inside. But some people say their rooms are absolutely brilliant.
Which one's the best shopping for us?
I wouldn't ask her. She's not in a very good mood. So it's been interesting trying to get a taxi ride, but Karen has and Vanessa have persevered. So we're actually in a taxi going to a mall. We'll see how we go. So there's where we're going, ideally. We'll see if we get there. Thanks. Yay, we found the shopping district, we think. So this is it. And it's a hot old day. It's about 34
And
degrees.
It's only 1:30.
Sure, we'll just do whatever.
Well, do you guys want to?
So we're going down the mall and check out this for street art. Hey, little statues. That's cute. So there looks like they're setting up for markets night sort of stuff. So we've done our shopping in the upmarket mall, and now we're into the I don't want to say the low market mall, but more the realistically priced malls. Yes, so we're into the Uber-like, what do we call it here? Didi. Uber-like Didi. And I'm crossing the bridge, so we're actually going the opposite direction to the way we came, so that's a good sign, we guess. It's quite interesting here where you have some arrows on the street, marked on the street and lanes. However, they don't mean anything. And then there's the sign saying one way, and you're going down there against the flow of traffic coming the other way. So obviously that doesn't mean anything either. So we'll see if we can get an interesting intersection for you people. We might have something coming up here. Quite exciting. There's a amber flashing light. And now we're speeding up to get into the car beside us. Oh no, hang on. There we go. Excellent. Looks like a emerging roundabout, free for all. There we go. You go, I go, we go. Guess there's. See, there's a do not enter where we're going. And down we go. We're just coming down to Chinatown now. You can see all these little shops of horrors along the street here. Here we go. Straight ahead into the car. Okay. So now we're changing lanes in this intersection, trying to wipe out the scooters. That's okay, they got a Mickey Mouse height. That's fine. Oh, we did see a scooter accident. Two scooters laying sideways on the street, and our Uber Didi driver drove over top of the gas can, so that's fine. Okay, this is a lovely street, isn't it?
Yeah, it is nice.
Nice trees over top forming this canopy with the sunlight coming through. Beautiful light.
Dappled sunlight.
Gorgeous. Like this sort of thing. Nice melons, buddy. Okay. Oh, there's somebody in a black scooter just got almost dinged by a Nissan. Into the bright sun again. So there you go. Take a lane, any lane. No, let's take both. I'm driving an e-car. I can do what I want. There you go, taxi on the other side of the road, double lane, trying to wipe out scooters. We got a Suzuki in front of us that almost got dinged. This guy's coming over to our lane. But this is driving in China, and it seems to work for the most part. Oh, there's must be an argument there. Some police right there. Yeah. And now we got again a taxi taking up two lanes. Oh, okay, right in front. Right. So we are in the left turn lane only. This might prove our point. I think we're slowly working our way out of the city center itself.
I think she's supposed to turn left, right?
Is she?
She's supposed to.
Okay. Well, we'll see. It's good here. We're often at the big intersections. There's a countdown, so it's counting down to 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we get the green. It's at 51. So you sort of have an idea about how long you have to wait or how long you have to go. We're not going because we're in the red arrow, so maybe indeed we are turning left, as Charna said. We'll see. Quite a sunny day, actually. Warm. It was great with the girls down at the food court. We got to try lots of interesting things, which was fantastic. Oh yes, yeah, we had the snake, the frog. The Eye of Newt I quite enjoyed. Hook, line, and sinker, Charna. see how easy it is, guys? I missed out on the snake and the rat. So now we've got the green arrow, but people are going across in front of us. Oh, there we go. And we are turning. And now we're in the go fast lane. There we are, cleaning the streets at rush hour. Don't know what that big statue is on the other side there, but it looks pretty impressive. Oh, maybe we can't see it through all the trees now.
Snacks or meals instead of meals. Otherwise, I would have brought muesli bars and.
Oh, I've got some. You have some. I've not eaten any.
3 figures.
I've got 4. I'll give it to you.
Don't know.
No,
We got heaps of food.
Well, you just see the heads. Yep, sorry guys. Back to the roadway. So we're cruising along pretty good. Haven't had much in the way of delays. And we're in the middle of the lane now. Let's go to the right. Okay. Our driver is listening to music and cruising along, just doing her thing, bobbing her head like Stevie Wonder, jiving. Oh, now let's go into this lane. Who needs a signal? Away we go. To the open road, choosing a lane or not. There's another car beside us I do not know the brand of. There's so many here in this country that I've never seen the brand. But I guess with 1.4 billion people, you can just do your own thing. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Oh, stopping.
Oh, you're talking about the matte colour.
Yeah.
Without the gloss.
There's a big sculpture across the street. No, that's all about, but it looks impressive anyway.
I think I'm going to go with some.
Yeah. That was interesting. Coming right across in front of us.
Have you seen this on television? Running the show. And it's not even see and run. He's something that some kind of news. It's not even just. Yeah. There's lots of channels, but they're all pretty much because they're Chinese.
There we go.
But I've got all mine.
Oh.
But I've hardly watched. I think I watched one movie. So what is it? One hour 50.
Vroom,
It's
vroom.
my long one. There's a one. Which one?
Oh yeah, it's me if you want.
We just passed the lineup of forklifts that we saw earlier today, so we definitely are going the right way, which is good.
Oh no, it's 1.2 return.
Well, how many to go?
Oh, yeah, it was one.
It said 1.1.
I don't remember what my son is.
Yeah.
One-
That's just-
1.1 kilometers to go.
I don't know if that's just to the next turn.
Oh, right.
Is that our hotel straight ahead? That brown one?
Aloft, yes. The big one that says, it says Aloft at the top there.
Is it?
Yeah, Aloft.
I wonder if we see Ben.
Oh, clown car. Which you are wearing it?
Well, we're back at the hotel. There's my score that I bought at
And who insisted?
Neil insisted that I buy
Because
them.
Charna thought 70 something bucks was too much for that.
That's 70 Australian, but it's a pretty good deal because they're actually really good quality. So we're just having a few vodkas.
Well, hang on. Tell them what else you got.
Oh, and I got some hair accessories.
Yes.
Neil didn't get any hair accessories because he just couldn't find anything that really suited that well.
Nothing that stayed in place,
No.
that's for sure.
Yeah, and so now we're just trying to decide whether we want to go out for dinner. Do we want dinner?
Yeah, I think we'll just see how we go. We've got some lovely treats that Charna got at one of the pastry places. Had a great time at lunch with the girls.
Yep,
Karen
they were
and
good,
Vanessa.
yeah.
They were great. Lots of different things we tried, and quite a bit of it Charna could eat. It didn't have the chili in it.
So it was basically the underground Chinese. Well, everywhere is Chinese, but the real Chinese
Chinatown.
food. We were. Neil called it Chinatown, but it's Chinatown everywhere here. In case we didn't say it earlier, we're in Zhengzhou, which is an industrial city.
Yep.
And the problem is that the hotel is quite a distance away from everywhere. So we did have to. Oh, pardon me for yawning.
Well, that's
We're
the
tired.
1 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But all up, it was good. It was nice to just do our own pace, relax, not be here, time, and also too that we get to stay another day in a hotel. Although it needs some work. It's
definitely
rated as
does.
a 3-star place, and for good reason. And I guess that's what the Tripadillo thing is. It's a very inexpensive trip to China to have a look around at things.
But pardon me for sniffling, but we both got colds
Yeah, we've
now.
got scratchy throats. And to keep the cost down, of course, we're staying in not 5-star hotels. This is rated as a 3-star hotel.
But our first two hotels were really nice.
We're really good.
So this was a real and it's actually a Marriott hotel.
Yeah.
But it needs work.
And maybe it's just our room needs the work. Anyways, another thing that we've noticed is that our travel, so we've done a few train trips now, but it seems to be fairly late-ish in the afternoon, so 6, 7 o'clock. And we get into the hotels 10-ish to 11. So, you're
At
really
night.
tired.
We're not talking during the day, at
you're
night.
quite tired. And by the time you get to sleep, it might be midnight, and then you've got to be ready to go at 7:30 or 8 o'clock.
And it was like Xi'an, that's supposed to be a beautiful city. We
Yeah.
got in there at 11 o'clock at night, and we were gone the next morning by 8:30.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to see the city at all, which was a bit
That's
disappointing.
probably our
Yeah.
frustrating
Yeah, so
part of the trip.
a lot of the people on the trip are feeling the same way. It just. But anyway, still, it is what it is. We had good sunshine today.
Yep.
Had a great time. Oh, sorry. Had a great time with the girls.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Karen
they're
and-
good. They're good value.
Yeah, Karen and Vanessa were lovely.
And they got all these different things that we wouldn't know what to get for lunch.
Yeah, and because they both have Chinese, well, not Chinese ancestry. I think Vanessa does, but Cantonese. But Karen is Fijian, I think it is.
Is she?
I think that's her heritage. But they've both traveled in China and Japan.
They've
and
traveled extensively.
in the Orient, so they really knew what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, and they've got all the apps that work here in Asia.
Another thing that we really noticed, again, how clean everything is, which we didn't expect in China, but also the number of police stations. And they're like mobile, well, not even mobile. They're just little police,
Yeah, little police
like
things,
almost
the
like
size
mobile.
of this room, maybe
Yeah.
or less.
That are,
Little boxes, police boxes.
they're everywhere.
Yeah, and some are bigger. I guess I don't know where they hold unruly people. And we have seen a few people being escorted around, and not just men. Some women have been pretty unhappy looking. But yeah,
But I guess that's why, and again, like both Karen and Vanessa said, you can go into like where we were in these big, huge food courts underground. And I should have videoed them, but I didn't. They said, so you find a spot that you can sit, you put your phone down, you put your laptop down, and you just leave it there, and nobody will steal it.
I don't know if that was here. They said in Japan.
In Japan, but also in China.
In China? Yeah.
Yep, nobody will steal it.
Yeah.
But then again,
I wouldn't put it to the test.
in China, it's very much a police state. There's cameras everywhere. So I don't think the crime rate's that high.
Yeah, it may not be.
But I have felt very safe in China, which sounds weird. Yeah, very safe.
And it's interesting because I think Charna and I were the only white people
In the whole...
in the whole areas that I didn't see another white person where we were today.
Yeah, which was nice
Yeah.
because it was, we weren't following a team leader like a Tripadil guy with a flag and 40 people tripping along behind him. And both Karen and, Vanessa have darker skin. So they just blended right in, whereas we didn't.
Yeah, and of course they'd get people come up to and start speaking to them, and they've got a little bit of knowledge, but sometimes if it got too fast, I guess it's like you, Charna, with French.
Yeah.
You know, you can understand
Vary a little
if it's
bit, but yeah.
slow and steady, and yeah.
But anyway, all up, it was a good day.
Yeah, nice day. I think it's about a 9 o'clock leave tomorrow.
Yeah,
Something like that.
and then
So that'll be good too. We get to just sort of.
we've got a tour either to a museum or a diamond factory in the morning, but that's going to take just a couple hours. We figured and then we take the fast train again later tomorrow afternoon, but they haven't told us what time, and it's probably
what time
going
it's leaving, but it's a 5.5 hour.
5.5 hour
so,
trip.
You know, I mean, that means if we don't leave by even 5 o'clock, that's 10:30. Then it's an hour's drive usually to the hotel.
To the hotel by bus, and we'll be done with whatever tour we do tomorrow by 11 o'clock, and they will drag it out probably till about 4 o'clock, which is going to really pee people off. A lot of people, they struggled to get even enough numbers to go on the tour today because everybody was just schnauzer full. So
Well, it also was quite specialized. It was, kung fu and stuff like that. And so, yeah.
and everybody just wanted a rest day, but
Charna sounds like she needed more of it.
but then unfortunately there was absolutely nothing to do around here, so people were sitting around twiddling their thumbs.
Yeah, we're sort of in an industrial city, in an industrial, but it's lot out the window. I'm looking at these big tall buildings and apartments and things like that. So yes, there's people here, but it's not got a lot of stuff for tourists
No,
to do.
that's right.
Hence why we walked around, and then we thought there's nothing really for us. So with the girls, we grabbed a car and went into town, and that was good. It was probably 45 minutes or something like that.
Probably took about 45.
Yeah. So all up, good day, nice day. But I am with the work that's going on at home in Baraba.
We wish we were at home
I
right
sort
now.
of wish we were there so we could be dealing with things and helping out. But
Yeah.
having said that, I mean, we've met some lovely people on the trip.
And
so-
we've done a lot of really cool things.
Yeah.
But the major things that we wanted to do, we've done.
Probably, yeah. The two things were the wall and the terracotta warriors. The other stuff were hidden treasures and gems that I hadn't even known about. And I imagine we'll find some stuff, Shanghai with the Night River and the
Yeah, we're hoping Shanghai lives up to our expectations.
yeah, not that I know much about Shanghai.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be Shanghai. No,
Okay.